Welcome to Positive Message Channel. This is the only channel that touches life positively. Today, I'm discussing the topic that says, never say it is over. Never say it is over. I discovered that a lot of people are experiencing difficulties, most especially in this period of time. Life has been so challenging to some people. All what the plans, all their aspirations, they are not coming to fulfillment. Even some have even achieved a certain stage in their life, but due to this bad condition of life, they come down to a zero level. Some are being sacked from their working place. They come back to a zero level. To feed their families become problem. To feed for themselves become problem. Life now seems as if there is no control. Some of them even experience what I can call a disgrace from their friends. Some even their friends abandon them just because life turned upside down for them. I know that you may find yourself in that condition. Even me that I'm talking to you, I'm not telling you that I don't have any challenges. I have challenges that I'm also going through. But never you call it over. Never you call it over. You see, this topic make me remember the founder of TFC. I can't remember his name, but I know you know him. I have read the story of this man that this man tried several times before he became successful. It's a touching story for me. And I even heard that his success came at a time when he was older. I believe the story of that man will be of an interest to you. You can go and Google it, the founder of KFC. You see, these successful people you are seeing today, most of them also pass through hard times before they get to that success stage. But at times, we like to concentrate on their success story than reading or focusing on their early stage in life or how they get there. Some of us don't bother on how they get there. We only focus on their success story, forgetting about how they get there. A lot of them pass through hard times. Some of the hard times they pass through is even harder than what you are experiencing today. It's bad. But because of they endure and they are determined in what they do, that is the reason why they were able to climb that ladder to success. If you can also do the same, you will be successful. Sometimes we may be in a hard times, but how to get out of the problem, we may not even know. And that is even the worst case in a man's life. When you are in a problem and you can't fashion out ways to get out of that problem, is one of the biggest challenge. And that is one area I want us to concentrate on. If you are in any problem, ask yourself just one question: how can I get out of this problem? If you can ask yourself that question, the solution to that your problem will continue manifesting. But if you can't think of that question, it's possible you remain there and you die there. don't forget the questions. How can I get out of this problem? The answer to that question is not one, it's not two, it's not three. It is several answers. And you will answer it one step after another. And getting out of that problem is not automatic. It's a gradual process. But the first step is for you to ask yourself that questions. How can I get out of this problem? Then you start fashioning out ways of getting out of the problem. If possible, start writing it down. Pen it down that these are the ways that I will get out of this problem. These are what I can do to get out of this problem. After writing it down, think of how you can start implementing what you wrote down. If you can start implementing it, you will discover that you will start getting out of the problem on a gradual stage. But one thing can stop you from not achieving that your goal. One thing that can stop you is shyness. Sometimes you may find an answer to how can you get out of a particular problem. But that your answer, if you are shy about practicalizing how you can get out of that problem, you will remain in that problem. Because the spirit of shyness can kill. The spirit of shyness can make you remain where you are. The spirit of shyness can make you suffer long time suffering. So shyness is one of the things that you must ensure you killed when you are about asking yourself this question. Because how can I get out of my problem? The solution may come as a result of you not be able to practice that very solution because of shyness. So you will ensure that you deal with shyness. Focus on the solution and forget about that shyness. If you can't ask yourself that question, it may be difficult for you to get out of the problem. Very, very, very difficult. And one thing is, don't focus on your problem too much. If you focus on your problem will be increasing, and your problem will now congeal like a cement that is being mixed with water. It will now become heavy, and it will now be pressing you down. But if you pretend as if you don't have problem, you overlook that your problem and focus on the solution, that will help you to see your problem as light, like paper. Sometimes you can consult friends. You ask questions from friends because you can also learn their own experience. You can read other people's experience on how they were able to become successful. If you know anybody that has lost his job in the past, you can interview that person and find out how did you cope. That person's answer may also help you to cope, or may also help you to get out of your problem. Don't feel as if you are the only one that is suffering it. Even though you get out of your present problem, you will still enter another problem. Do you know the reason why? The reason is because the present world we are living today, we are all surrounded by wicked people. People that don't even want you to even take a spoon of rice to your mouth. People that don't even pray for you to be successful in life. That is the kind of people we surround ourselves with. We surround ourselves with wicked people because this world itself is wicked. So, don't expect that after solving one particular problem, or you get out of a problem, that you won't face another problem. There is still another problem you will face. And that same solution you used for the first one, you continue using it. Another thing is, don't be lazy. If you are lazy, it will be very hard for you to get out of your problem. Imagine a man that is facing heavy challenges, And this man is wasting his time sleeping at home. He doesn't even bother to think. How can you get out of the problem? Do you know that one of the ways you can get out of our problem is if you involve in deep thinking? Use your brain, your faculties to think. If you can think, exhaust all your thinking ability, exhaust it. Use it. Disturb your brain, solution will come. But if you waste your time sleeping, your brain will be dull like gold, and you will never find solution to any of your problem. That is the reason why I'm asking you to focus on solution. Don't focus on your problem. If you find yourself in any problem, focus on the solution, and never you say it is over. Because look at this word as if it's a wrestling. Even the Bible even let us understand that the world will come. This world we are living in, you will come to this world to fight a wrestling. It's a spiritual wrestling. So don't expect that things will just go so easy for you. It's not going to be easy. You are going to fight a spiritual wrestling with some spiritual forces. So difficulties and hard time will definitely come. Another thing, you get involved in prayer. We need to be prayerful. We need to focus on prayer, because you don't know, maybe your problem is a spiritual problem. You don't know. And if it is a spiritual problem, you need prayer to overcome it. If you believe in fasting, you can also go and fast for a problem. But the worst of all is if you are in a problem and you are not thinking of solution. That is the worst. If you are in a problem, keep disturbing yourself. How can I get out of this problem? Instead of you thinking it is over. Once you say it is over, your body cell will become weak. Your spirit will die, and your problem will now become your master. And your problem will now become so heavy on you, and it will be pressing you down. Never say it is over. Never. There is still hope for you. Those that are successful today, I told you, they passed through hard times. Go and read about their early stage. Don't focus on their success. Read about how they start. You have a lot to learn from how they start. Some of them even faces hard time than you. Then why are you saying it is over? When the Bible has made us understand that this world will come to fight a spiritual wrestling. Sometimes, if you are in a hard time, have the faith that my problem is about to solve. If only I can get solution. And the solution will come from you using your brain to think. Disturb your brain instead of you visiting friends, talking useless things, or sleeping and wasting time, or watching movie and wasting time. Use your brain to think. And remember, I told you, the solution, shyness may disturb you from implementing it. Don't focus on that. Focus on the success. Fight. Keep away that shyness, because shyness can kill your success. Never you say it is over, because there is still hope for you. I believe you've learned one or two things from today's message. You may have one or two questions. Drop it on my channel. And I urge you all to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Positive Message, so that you can watch all other videos that I have produced. You have a lot to learn from this channel, because this is the only channels that touches your heart and will make you think good and practice good.